What a long road back to God. I'm not talking about the Christian God, as I don't really read the Bible, but it has a lot of quotes I find relatable. I've been on a spiritual journey a long time. I grew up a Jehovah's Witness, but it was Christianity that drew me out. I had never felt a love like that before, ever, about God's grace and kindness. I went from Christianity to law of attraction to Christianity to law of attraction, and now I am back to talking to God again. Whoever He is, I feel better giving things up to Him. It's so tiring. The other spiritual paths I investigated, it was so tiring. You must always be doing something or manifesting, and it made me stressed and anxious and didn't work. I'm enjoying surrendering control back to God now. It's the only way for me because I know that my own thinking will be my own undoing if I don't give control of my life to Him. I'm here now, with God, a complicated relationship, but one I have now found I am a better person when I am it. A long way home indeed. Should you stay away from people and friends who mock God and make fun of Him? My friends don't believe in God. Her life isn't really going so well that I would call it good. One is depression, feels like he never leaves his room and takes drugs. The other has been taking meth for 6 months and is in an unhappy relationship that challenges him every day. Then come questions like, if we have the topic of God, then why does God allow thing X? I don't need any help. My life is going great. I was in a similar situation, and God helped me to have a complete change of heart and transformation. One of the people now believes that there is someone because he noticed it himself when the sleep paralysis he had for a long time suddenly stopped when he was carrying a cross. Both believe in supernatural things, the paranormal, but consider God to be nonsense and the Bible to be a book of fairy tales with which people back then tried to explain normal things. Or that God was invented for wars, money, and control. After all, you can't prove Him. Then there are certain jokes where you mock God or something else. If you can't handle it, not everyone hears the call of 1 Peter 3:15, where it says to always be ready with a reason for your hope. Defending your faith might be God commanded, but only you know how much of a burden you can carry. Their mockery can hurt. It's hard to recognize it for what it is, them just hurting and expressing it like a baby screaming for their bottle. Not everyone can handle the constant screaming. If it were me, I would pretend laugh with them and say you're probably right despite how blasphemous that feels. It's not about me, though. It's about them. Making them feel comfortable, giving them plenty of room to choose Christ in their own time. Like you choose when it's best to put up with their mockery or not. If it were me, I would also check to see if this isn't a sign from God that something is wrong in my church. God puts skeptics like your friends on this earth for a purpose, to point the finger at false prophets. There are around 300 different denominations in Christianity. They all are flawed in some way. This doesn't make them worthless, but human. I pray for you that you will be guided. But how far do you think one should deal with such situations? How do you react when they mock Him? Would you personally continue to spend time with these people? Catholicism saved me. I've been addicted to PRN and masturbation for more than 7 freaking years. What makes me be sure that I'm free, or at least will be very soon? Well, I've turned to Catholicism, and I haven't watched PRN or masturbate since then. I'm about to complete my first week of purification, and I just feel awesome. I mean, I haven't felt that good for long years. I've got more energy, more strength, and more desire for doing good things. I've been praying the Rosary every single day, and that has been extremely helpful. And let me just tell you guys one more thing. Today, I was actually about to relapse. I've had uncountable dirty thoughts. And when I was about to give it up and do the thing again, I just took a look at my newest wallpaper, which is an Our Lady art, and I really decided that I wouldn't get my lovely mom upset. So, I am truly aiming the victory now, for praising God. Well, that's it. Thank you all guys for reading it. I know we have people that have many beliefs here, but Catholicism was the one that actually saved me and lead me to where I haven't been for a long time. Have a great day. What are we actually supposed to do when praying the Rosary? The Rosary includes mysteries that we are supposed to meditate on or contemplate. This reminds me of Lectio Divina or Gospel contemplation. But when you practice them, you focus on one mystery rather than 5. You also don't add a repetition of 10 Ave Marias. The Rosary doesn't seem to be either Lectio Divina or Gospel contemplation. Then what exactly are we supposed to do when we pray the Rosary? I think there is a Carthusian Rosary, which really would be some kind of Lectio Divina, but I am referring to a normal Rosary. What exactly are we supposed to be doing when praying the Rosary? You can't do discursive meditation when repeating 10 Ave Marias. It seems that what we are supposed to do is imagine or visualize a scene from the Gospels and then repeat 10 Ave Marias. This would be some kind of affectus prayer. It's like the Jesus prayer, but with a focus on imagination and visualization.